What is going on, everybody? I'm your boy Retro Bliss, and this is Retro Bliss Gaming. It is Thursday. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. We have a party going on. Joel is in the house. Cannabis Kid is in the house already. I had a little bit of a hiccup going on at the beginning of the stream, guys. I'm sorry for any kind of a mix-up. I started the stream, and then I kind of had to delete it and start again. I apologize for that. But anyway, we actually are restreaming a previous episode. I actually did this stream earlier, a few days ago, but my mic was jacked up. My streaming software kicked out the driver for my mic, and my mic was not acting right when I was talking during the stream, and it was interfering. It was really loud and crackly and whatnot, and so I got a number of complaints about that. So we're going to restream and do it all over again. But it was a really popular episode, so I felt the need to redo it again, and it's a very informative episode. Operation Shutdown's already in the house. That's awesome. Okay, so good. Now, I wanted to invite you guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We do a lot of live streaming here. We do a lot of game reviews, console reviews, and things like that. So welcome. I also want to let you guys know we had a premiere last night of our 1,000 subscriber celebration. It went really well. I appreciate everybody who participated and watched the episode. I thought it went really well. Joel was on the episode, and Cannabis Kid, they really stole the show. Cannabis is a trip. I tell you what, man. He is amazing. But anyway, I wanted to let you know the second one will premiere later this evening sometime. I haven't set the premiere yet because I'm processing the video now, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube later, but it'll be later on this evening. It'll be either 6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time. But I thought I was going to be able to squeeze everything into a second episode. But after doing the editing, I soon realized that that was not going to be possible. So instead of a 2 episode celebration, it's going to be a 3. I am so sorry about that, but I couldn't edit it down. I just couldn't. So anyway, but you'll like it. You'll like it. So, but it's going to be amazing. You guys will be happy. So anyway, but what you're here for today is we're going to look at a program called Launchbox. And Launchbox is a program that it's a front end that uses emulators on your PC to launch your games through emulation, and such as MAME and RetroArch. But it also uses other emulators to play like Wii games and PS2 games, which I'm not doing yet. I just recently installed this, but it's really neat. And so let me get to the point where we can get to some of the games here, and hopefully you're watching on a larger monitor so you can kind of see the icons. But as you can see, you see box art here. So what happens is when you download the program and install it, what it's going to ask you to do, and this is going to be kind of I'm going to walk you through this. We're going to play some games, and I'm going to show you some things, but it's going to be more of a walkthrough video more than a video gameplay video type today, at least this episode. But what I want to show you is when you're going to have games on your PC, obviously, you're going to have your ROMs, right? So what you want to do is when you install the program, first what you want to do, it's going to ask you, do you want to keep track of your high scores? And you want to say yes, especially if you have your MAME games. Because it will keep track of your high scores in MAME, which is amazing. It's really cool that it does that. I didn't think it would be able to do that, but it does. It really does. So what you want to do is you want to set that up. Go ahead and install the program. So once you've installed the program, you get into it and you'll see this front end like this, but then you really won't have any games in there yet. So when you get into it, you go into tools and you go to import and you hit, like in my case, you want to have some full ROM sets. And I can't tell you where to get your full ROM sets, but you want to maybe do some Google searches to find your full ROM sets. And then you go to MAME full ROM sets and you click on that. And then you go through the process to download your full ROM sets. This isn't going to be a how-to video, but anyway, you go through this process and you install your ROM sets, but you have to know the ROM sets are numbered. And it's very easy. As long as you know the number of the ROM set, it configures everything for you. If I can install it, anybody can install it. And once you do that, it'll download the image files for you and the meta descriptions and everything. And so right now I'm in arcade in my MAME. These are the MAME games I have. And obviously the ones that don't have images, I don't have images for. So, but let's see if I go to Afterburner. If I click on it and I go over here to the right, see, look at all these leaderboards. Like there's these leaderboards. You can play with people and play against people with your high scores. It's really cool. I don't think I mentioned that in the first video. Now, let me pick another game. So let's say you wanted to play Galaga. I have a lot of games on here. I won't tell you how many. But let's say you want to go to Galaga and you're in the arcade section. Just go up to the search and you type in Galaga. Now, I have a couple ROM sets. I have a couple MAME ROM sets. If I double click on this, it's going to kick me out. Wacky Worlds is in the house. And another thing too, guys, a lot of this information is going to be redundant because you've probably seen this video before, but see how it kicked me out? The reason why it kicks me out is there's multiple versions of this game on here, and you're going to like, how am I going to play this game? I'm double clicking on it and it's kicking me out. Well, what you want to do is you want to right click it and then go down to where it says play version. And you pick a version from the drop down list. So I have a version that's called the Fast Shoot Hack, and I love this version here. And so I click on that. And it has the video game bezels on there, which I really like. Now the 24,980 up top, that's my high score. I'm going to sit here for a minute and just wait. I want to show you. I haven't touched anything. I haven't put any credits in or done anything. I want to cycle through to the high score. Let you look at the score, the top score on there. You'll see my initials, Retro Bliss Gaming, RBG. To show you that it kept track of it through Launchbox. Now, there is a link in the description where you can download this online. There are forums that you can join and look at. There are a bunch of YouTube videos online where you can look to see how to configure. There's also a thing called Big Box that you can join that has some really cool options on it. I actually think that you can play your games through like a regular TV set somehow. And at some point, I'm going to look into that. But right now, I haven't done that. I'm wanting this to cycle through so you can see the high score. See, RBG right there. Kept track of it. That's what I wanted you to see. So anyway, you can put in your credits, play the game. See, there it is. So I'm gonna get out of that. Okay. So but there's so many good games in a ROM set. And it doesn't have to be like the most current set either. It will configure pretty much any ROM set no matter how old it is. Another thing too is that if you want to change the view, you hit view and go to image group. If you want to change it from 3D boxes just to regular boxes, you can just look at the box fronts if you want. Problem is, I think that in my case, sometimes there's fewer of those. It just depends on the game. Another thing too is that it stores them on your hard drive, and I don't think that they automatically load into the system. And so when you boot it up, I think it takes a minute to load. That may be another issue. See the blue bar up top? That may be what it's doing. I don't know. But then you have other options. Um, if you have not, I don't want to. You can't really do like video game cartridges because these were arcade games, so there's no. You can't do that. But these are just the arcade games. But now you can also import your console ROMs like your Atari 2600 games or your 5200, 7800. I have those consoles. I have Jaguar, ColecoVision, Commodore 64, Intellivision, Nintendo 64, regular NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Genesis Master System, Neo Geo, Super Nintendo, and then I also have some Steam games in here, which you can import, and other Windows games. And so let's go to 2600 for a minute. See, I had already clicked carts on this one. So like it's showing the game cartridges on this one. But if I don't want that, then I just click on the 3D boxes. If I want that instead, which I actually prefer the 3D boxes. I just think they look cooler. Now you can access all these games through your emulators and just go through a list view if that's your thing. And you can even do that through here too if you just want a list view. Just hit the list view. There you go. You just have a list view and just scroll that way if that's what you want to do. But I like the image view. I like to see the images when I'm scrolling through. Hey, thanks Wacky for stopping by, brother. um so let's pick a 2600 game. What do I want to pick? Pick Chopper Command. That's my jam, although I don't have my that's not Chopper Command. How do I get out of this? I don't know how to get out of it. I thought I had set up my hotkeys. I thought I was using RetroArch, and I thought I set up my RetroArch to get out of it. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. I should have known what to do. Okay. What you do is you right click and hit play version. I hit the wrong one. You have to right click because there was another version for some reason. So, and then you just hit, I guess, how do you hit start? I hit enter to start. I was using the wrong controller. I'm much better with this game when it comes to joystick. I beat this game a number of times. Anyway, let me get out of this game. All right. So let's check out another emulator. Atari 7800. Now, I have a lot of homebrews in here too. I played Asteroids the other day. Love me some Asteroids. I hit hyperspace. I didn't want to do that. It'd help if I started correctly. I thought I had the right angle on him. There you go. I guess my hotkeys went away. I have to get out of RetroArch a different way. Okay. Now a couple emulators that are tough to emulate are ColecoVision and Intellivision. Let's go to ColecoVision. I don't like the ColecoVision version of Burger Time. It's not good. It's just not. Oh. This is a great game, Pepper 2. Oh, didn't want to do that. Nope. 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 Anyway, there you go, ColecoVision. It's emulatable. Is that a word? So, Intellivision. This is another one that's hard to emulate. Let's look at an Intellivision game. Let's find one that I really like. Lock and Chase is good, but I'm not good at it. Well, I don't have the controller for it, but let's try this one. Oh, how did one player... See, I don't know how to... How do you reset? Not sure how you do that. Let me go back. Let me go to Popeye. Maybe this will be better to try. Well, why won't it let me go? It's not letting me move. I have to figure that out. There we go. It was a controller issue. Nope. I seen the hag over there. It's kind of hard to see with the... Anyway, it was a controller issue. Anyway. There we go. So in television, you can emulate. They're pretty good to emulate. N64. I thought there was had Super Mario Kart. I don't know if that's a game. Isn't that a game? I know it is on oh, let me type in 64. Not doing anything. No. Let's just pick a game. If it'll play. Apparently there's a problem with that one. It's not a perfect way to go. I have to check my ROMs. It may be a ROM issue. I think they're zipped, and maybe that's why. Let's try this one. It may not be compatible with this, so I may have to look into the versions I have. I bet you that's it. Another thing too is if you're familiar with RetroArch, you can use different I forget what they're called, the different engines to play the different games. So if you're trying to launch it with one engine, you may have to use a different engine to launch your game, and I may have the wrong engine to play the game. That may be why. Yeah, N64, that may be the problem. So let's go to let us go to NES. I love looking at the box art. It's just amazing to me. We were playing Bubble Bobble the other day. And for some reason, my controller's not wanting to work. Uh, why? That's weird. I can't move left or right. With my controller, I can't move left or right now. There we go. I'm using it. I can now. I was trying to use the stick. Ah, doggone it. Ah. So anyway, there's that. Okay, let me get out of that. All right. Game Boy. I have so many Game Boy games. I never played Game Boy. My boys had Game Boy games. I don't know how many they had. Oh, Scott from Game Closet's in the house. Hey, Scott. Uh, Scott, I was telling, I didn't get a chance to tell Mike either. I tried to get, I premiered my celebration video last night, and I thought I was going to be able to get the last one in 1 second last video, but it's not going to happen. It's going to have to be two more. the second one's going to premiere sometime tonight, either around 6 or 7, and then the other one will either be Friday or Saturday evening. So yeah, they were just too long. I couldn't subject people to sit there that long. It's just not possible. I wasn't gonna do that to people. So Bubble Bobble, Bubble Bobble on Game Boy. Which one start? The little Game Boys. Do you see that? Can't tell where I'm at. No! No! No. No. So there we go. Let me get out of that. Okay. All right. Game Boy Advance. This is going to be interesting. Let's type in Sonic. I want to see if there's any Sonic games. gotta be a run button. How do I get up there? Oh. Alright, that's pretty cool. Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Color games. That's because there's no Sonic games, that's why I didn't show. Okay, I had a search going for Sonic games. Oh wow. Game Boy Color Joust. You know I gotta look for that. I love me some Joust. Try to hold down and tap to build speed. I have to try that next time. Never been a... Not what I wanted, but we'll try it. Oh, you dirty dogs. Ah, meant to get, oh! Man. No. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Play some Joust. On Game Boy Color, really? Oh no. Look at that. I hit that thing. Ah. I love Joust. This is awesome. Oh, you dirty dog. This is very well done. I don't know. No! Dog. They're coming now. Oh, that game is over. So cool. So cool. That is so cool. Genesis. Captain Beyond's in the house. What's up, girlfriend? I guess it's a girlfriend because I see a girl in the picture. Captain Beyond was on the video last night. If it's not a girl, I'm sorry. That was presumptive of me, wasn't it? Girls like video games too. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Captain Beyond's a dude. He's got a girl on his profile picture, so I just assumed it's a dude. Captain Beyond 77's a dude, y'all. I'm wrong. Not a girl. Not a girl. All man. He's all man. My fault, brother. My fault. Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah, that was presumptive. I should never done that. Sorry. Miss Pac-Man. I don't like controlling Pac-Man with a D-pad. Not good. No! I can't control it. Ah! What am I doing? Well, did you see? What is going on? I cannot control. That's not good. I can't do it with a D-pad. I collect comic books too, man. I guess I have about 3,500 of them, something like that. I've got them from all different, but I'm more of a Marvel guy than anything. Trying to find a. Never had a Genesis coming up. I'm working on trying to get a Genesis collection, but I really don't have one to speak of. I've got some Genesis games, but not. I don't really have a standout game. I love Aquaman. I love Aquaman. So never played this game before. What is this game? I love this game. I'm gonna have to check this game out sometime. Okay. All right, let's get into the Master System, because we've been doing this for a while. I'm looking to expand my Master System collection. I'm up to about 110 games now. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. A lot of these games are hard to find. When you do find them, they go for big money, man. This is my granddaughter's one of her favorite games right here. Excellent game. Well, when you play it right. Oh, I should have known when I seen that curve, dang it. I kind of don't like it because the score's kind of truncated up the top. You can't really tell. So there it is. Outrun. Master System. So cool. Neo Geo. Now, I can't play these. I already know that. And I think that's because I have to load in a BIOS. But I have the ROMs in there. So there's a way to get the BIOS in there. I just haven't figured it out yet. So, Super Nintendo. And that includes the Super Famicom games that I have. And so this game, my kids and I played a little bit back in the day. Haven't played in a while. But anyway, you're on these islands and you have to get these flags and all this, and it's really fun. But Super Nintendo. And then apparently you can play your Steam games, and I have a number of them. I'm gonna try my Pinball FX games. I'm just gonna try and see if this pops up. I haven't tried it yet. It popped up. There it is.
Welcome back. My collection.
Why are my pinball tables locked? How do I have to play trial? I purchased all these. I purchased all these. What? I have to go back and figure out what's going on. I own a lot of these tables. Must not be logged into my account or something. Let me go into my games and see what my library says. I don't know why it did that, because I own it. I own those games. I own a bunch of them. I'm gonna start it through Windows and see if it makes a difference.
My collection.
It does not. They just stole my games. I had like all the Marvel. I had all the Marvel tables and all the Star Wars tables. They stole from me. But anyway, you can play your Steam games through there. So anyway, there it is. Launchbox for Windows. You can launch your games from one place. It's really cool too because, like I said, it's a front end, and you can see the games. You can see the box art. It's easy to scroll down, and it's just easier. It's easier on the eyes. If you pick a game, you scroll through on the right there. The metadata is right there. It gives a description of the game. If you highlight it, you scroll down and it'll if it's like Masters of the Universe, it tells you all about it right there. And gives related game information and that kind of thing. And if you pick an arcade game, if you have set it up for high scores, if it's available, if it's a game with high scores, not all of them are. Like 1943 Battle of Midway, I believe, should have high scores. Oh, no. Yeah, they do. See? It has leaderboards, and you can do that. So, anyway, I got to get a hold of Steam and find out why my games are not playing. I paid for these games. What is up? All right, guys, listen. Appreciate you guys being here. You guys are amazing. So anyway, stay tuned for episode 2 of our 1,000 subscriber celebration. Appreciate you guys subscribing. And thanks for hanging out, all you guys. Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.